Super Jackpot Final between Art Moore from Tennessee, living in Tennessee now, and Chris Trencher from New York City. 15-point match. Should be exciting.
Oh, yeah.
This was a 12-player field, played down to 3, which was Chris, Art Moore, and Matt Congar. And then Art got the bye to the final. It was equitably resolved. Chris and Matt had to play in the semifinal. Chris won at DMP, and here we are in today's final. So we have kicked off again. Breakfast coverage from Atlanta, Georgia. (3-1). Art's got some early advantageous positioning. He's managed to get his 2 rear checkers out. He's made his 5-point. Chris has extricated a single. So both making some nice progress in this first game. Oh, 6-3 by Chris. I always
I know.
have to take a moment to get used to Chris's left-handed rolling to the right-handed side, but only a couple of people I know of do that. Steve Sachs does that, and Chris does that. So a 6-3 to play. Come on, you can come over and sit down and talk. You know. Oh, I don't know. Must be Jeff. Okay, so Chris needs to try to get this little Wilbur out of here. Okay. Art got a nice structure, but he has these two checkers pinned back here on the 18-point. Chris has got a little bit of timing to sustain that, and he manages to jailbreak with his back guy there. So now it's a kind of a mutual holding game. Chris is going to play to the 8 and make the 5 in all likelihood. Indeed. Now Art needs he can make that.
There,
So,
yeah.
okay, I want you 2 people watching at 8:30 in the morning. I want to know who you are. I'm going to send you a prize or something. Well, I guess one of those is probably us, is it not? Okay, so identify yourself. Jonah Seawold. Only us sickos. Way to go, Jonah. Okay. Hell, it's what time is it? It's 8:30, 5:30? No. 6:30 for Jonah. 6:30. That's not too bad. John Drexel is here, so they're tooling in. We actually started 5 minutes early, so the numbers will be exploding here at 8:30. Somehow I'm kind of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but okay. So this kind of a equivalent game here. Chris is counting the pips at a bit of an advantage. all equal in the inside. So that's 1, 2, and then 9, 18, 21, and 14. So a 7-pip lead. So Art's going to snatch that up. And Chris rolls a nice 6-5. So now he's got like an 18-pip lead, 13-pip lead. So with relatively even dice, Chris should be able to coast in here. Three, 4. Okay, so barring something miraculous here, Chris is going to seize an early 2-0 advantage.
I'm going to move the check.
And we did see a few miracles yesterday, so they do exist. I saw one kind of a anti-miracle when Victor failed to score against Matt Congar. Matt played 1.8 and had plus 8.7 luck, and well, that's a formula for disaster. You're on the other side of that. But you know, backgammon giveth and backgammon taketh away. And Matt Congar turned around and had to play Ray and lost that match after shutting out Victor. So okay, so look, I told you it's 8:30 straight up, and we've exploded to 10 viewers from that 2 initially.
Hey, Tara, we try to do a film before I get you and Bill in background. Mine.
So okay, well, let's see. Okay, so John's trying to get.
That's for Victor. He wanted an 8:30 picture.
Oh, really? Well, take it up there to his room personally. Knock on his door. Victor's.
Okay. Oh, hi, everybody.
Oh, you can be live.
I get to do commentary?
Say hello to Jonah. Jonah's watching.
Who?
Jonah. Ooh. Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
Oh, hi, Jonah.
You notice there.
Bad angle for me.
I used to run for some coffee today, and if I only drank it.
They are resetting the board.
Tara does.
That's the only commentary I'm good for.
Oh, I figured it was pretty steep, and that's
The
those
score
gallons will
is
go fast.
2-0. 4 3. 2 down.
Okay, so
He's gonna hit.
there's this is quite a
3-2.
smooth move by Jeff bringing Mishipu on staff. You talk about a side event,
Person that's chasing
side
everybody
event
away.
exorcist or something. I don't know.
Wait, how did you know that was my nickname?
They gather no moss when Michelle's around.
Was that a good thing or a bad
That's a great thing.
thing?
Oh.
4-1.
Now here at just to get everybody up to speed a little bit, at 11 a.m. this morning, the
6-3 from the bar.
ABT Championship Division starts. At late last night, they had 58 in the championship, 47 in the advanced or intermediate, whatever they call it here, advanced, and they don't have a number of novices, so probably looking at something like 115, 120 total attendance, contrasted with, what was it, 80 or so last year?
Wow.
Remember, so quite a nice growth for the tournament.
No dice.
I
Had a
do.
full 32 field in the Masters. I think a 32 field in the doubles, was it not? Wasn't it a full
It was a
bracket?
full bracket.
Yeah. So, some nice attendance and participation.
And Matt Congire's here.
Oh, wait a minute. There must...
Victor.
Straggler coming in to hardly have the
It wasn't Matt Congar.
No, I said, and he's here.
Oh, Matt Congar's here. I thought you meant
I don't
he
mean
was
now.
here now. And
No,
I'm
I
like,
mean at the tournament.
that guy doesn't exist in his vocabulary, you know?
And we're on the same
Dennis
floor.
Culpepper.
Oh,
I was-
Dennis, you could sit here. Oh,
There's another one.
you haven't.
It was funny. I was
Is there
giving a
any
number
real
of them
commentators out?
flack last night. Victor and Dennis was here, and
Oh, yeah, I
he
was
took
here
me
for
up
the
on
rest
it.
of
But
it, yep.
Victor and some others, I was saying, "Hey guys, we got 8:30 commentary, and I need some help." You know,
Thank
course.
you, Dennis.
Victor just laughed at me, and
Dennis was the one that was dead on that 4-1 hit last night at double.
Yeah, everybody chopped my head off. I told everybody to chop my head off, but they had to put it back on when it came back from exchange.
If you ever need commentary at 6:30 a.m., I'm your gal.
And you'll be handling it solo, and you're okay with that, right?
Definitely.
nice to see Mishy Poo back on the circuit to a degree here.
I enjoy this being on staff business.
Everybody loves Mishy Poo.
Not everybody.
Well, you do have a certain edge on occasion.
I will cut a bitch.
But we get this Bronx-born Jersey girl.
Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn-born Jersey girl. She keeps them in line. I told a couple of people yesterday, she's nice as she can be, but don't get on her bad side.
I'm too old and tired to do anything that might burn a calorie.
That's why you're gotten away from, head slaps and this, that, and the other. She just carries a 38 now. Lot simpler.
God bless the Second Amendment.
This is pretty interesting 6'5" for her.
All right, I'm leaving.
I might make 2 points here, just like that.
Marianne says hi, Mishy Poo.
Hi, Marianne.
Okay. Mishy Poo is a piece of work. Okay. Glad to see it. Now, Marianne must have had to work or was otherwise occupied yesterday. She didn't join us until late in the evening, but here she is for probably 15-hour day of streaming today. So I hope you have your beverages of choice and popcorn and snacks laid back for a long day.
Do you already know
Oh, I know the payouts here. This was a $1,000 super jackpot with 12 entrants. So they ended up, I don't know. The winner of this particular match, it's, and they've each already cashed to a degree, but they're playing for $3,800 in this specific match.
that's the difference?
No, they're playing.
Oh, I'm confused.
The winner gets $3,800.
started- you started
They've also already
play 2, 3, and then we're thinking about
won
the last
something to get to this point, but then
one. Right, now you have one more from here, which is where you were before.
this is super jackpot final.
Thank you.
Now Art is holding a 2 cube. He's got a nice board over there. Chris has got a little work to do to get home here.
That's a great roll.
Yeah, he
So
doesn't.
you needed something small. I'm not sure.
Needed
how to
something
play it,
small. I think I play up to the 14 rather than come up off the
Yeah.
deuce. What do you think, Dennis?
but Sure. It probably
Or maybe even the shift he's looking at. But
1, 2,
It's our
3,
original.
and could make the 3 and split the outside
Oh,
checkers.
it's,
Yeah, you can't do that.
I'm thinking it was
can't get up there.
3-1 and it's double
I'm
one.
not gonna.
It seems like keeping your board 1, 2, 3, either come up and split in the outfield. Maybe that's too dangerous, but it is duplicating the 1s and 2s kind of.
I kind of like him keeping that anchor though, the 23 anchor, but he's gonna move it up and move that one up. Okay, here we go.
That could be it. I wasn't sure. He's got to be close to a cube now. I would count the race. He can handle this, but barely. No shot. Yeah.
Next roll is, of course, Art may have to evacuate the area.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not sure I would do this.
I'm not sure I would do this.
think I would just
Make the
break the
3 or
outfield.
you break the outfield.
I would
mean,
break the outfield and stay
I wouldn't.
back,
I wouldn't bury that checker. I wouldn't step. Nah.
It depends on the
Oh,
the
nice
race.
shake by
That-
Chris though.
Yeah, the cube's coming after this most
Well,
likely. So it's
Art's got the
45,
cube.
55, 85, 80.
Cube's already
80.
in play.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, I got you. I didn't see it.
Okay, so nice.
Make the 2
5, 4, and 6,
You can
5.
keep a checker outside. I don't think it's right. I think it's right to get down to 4 here.
Yeah, and then you're not exposed to the big doubles.
Well, the quicker you get them in, I would do this.
That's the objective anyway, right?
The quicker you get them in, the quicker you start bearing off, and you have the guys on the higher points.
What you might explain is the
No, he's
whole
even on
1900
the-
Yeah.
with the MCG and the whole thing. That way it
I'll
makes
do
more
that.
sense.
Outside.
Hey, now Art is flirting with the disaster here.
Okay.
Well, that's a misplay.
White would love to
Or,
not have to,
or was
not
it a
have to move
6-2? I
on
read
this
it as
roll right here.
6-1, but
2-5,
Uh-oh.
he can handle.
he can handle it.
So now White is forced off the anchor or off the 22 or breaking his board with most numbers. Something's got to go. This roll.
Something's got to happen, yeah.
Something's got to go. And it's, yeah. If it's DMP.
Probably got to be the back, because if he came off the 5, then he's
Right.
putting
DMP
some
come
rare
off the
gammons
5.
in the.
If gammons didn't matter.
Yeah.
You'd actually, I think it's right to play off the 20 point.
But here the gammons do, so I think he was more or less forced to make that play.
Off. I think off is correct. If you strip down, you leave 4 bad numbers. If you
And
leave
it's
a
only
chair
2
under
numbers.
6, it's only 2. And plus, if you get hit later, you have more checkers off.
Got to run. So now the 6-1, 5-1 blots.
Right. And White was in a situation where they had to crack or run off the anchor anyway, so the
I
danger
didn't see him there until I touched him.
was not as bad as normal. He's
You
getting
might
ready.
get up a little
A little
closer.
closer.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Some are stiffer than others.
Yeah,
Not a
probably.
little different.
Last night was a little rowdy. A little rowdy.
Yeah. And the crowd was getting into it back behind us too and cheering and
The roaring and the. Oh yeah, they hear that. Of course, they know that it's a eventful roll or play or something like that. So okay, Chris should bring this on home here.
As I was leaving. Over there.
That's your kind of paladin.
I am always rooting for Vic. Today's Aaliyah's birthday. Happy birthday.
Who is,
Oh, it's on now? Okay.
yeah, you're telling
Sorry,
me.
it didn't have to be put on.
Me, she's saying it's Aaliyah's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Aaliyah.
Yesterday was Marcy's birthday.
That's right.
I didn't even get to look at my Facebook yesterday, and I didn't even get to say happy
Okay,
birthday.
4-0. Now, just for as a bit of explanation, again, there were 12 players in this $1,000 entry event. We played down to 3, which was Chris Trencher, Art Moore, and Matt Congar. Each of the 3 players received 1/6 of the prize pool, which was $1,900 for those placements. Art got a bye into the final. Chris and Matt played a match to get into the final, and the winner of that match received $1,900. And now Art and Chris are playing for $3,800. So the equitable solution recognizes the advantage of the buy and the disadvantage of the anti-buys, that and the number of matches that must be won to cash. So it's perfectly mathematically equitable solution. They each start with, 1/3 equity in the remainder of the tournament. Make the bar. Maybe now he's going to put another back. I guess that's correct. And one more deuce to play. It's going to be interesting, later today when the championship and advance starts, then everybody will be busy. For at least 3 matches, everybody will be playing. So Bill needs to rest up and drink some Red Bull. I'm going to be solo for the entire day, pretty much.
I sweated till 2 a.m. or 2:30 over there. I don't even remember. Had a few drinks, unwinding, so I was up really late.
And up really early.
I was. I had my clock set for like 8, but I woke up at 7, so I just got up. But I could come down and help you guys out.
Well, we appreciate that.
He was shooting in there, and I think they left before us, but I'm not sure. We were shooting over here, so there's 2 shoots going on. I think they were 3-handed, we were 4-handed. So does he have the whole thing to play here?
He's played the 1.
He's played the 1. He's got a 4 left. Wow.
I think I'm stepping up to the 21 or 20. I guess it is. He's moving on. Keep the ace deuce. I don't remember the exact pairings, but Art had a pretty tough route here. I mean, there were some big names playing in the Super Jackpot.
Yep. He's came a long way. He endured a lot of strength on his way to get here.
Yeah. He's living in Tennessee now. He was originally from the West Coast, but I think when he retired a few years ago, he moved to Tennessee. So he told me he just had like a 3 or 4 hour drive over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one reason they're playing this morning is, they're both in, I guess they're still, Chris lost. So, but the potential was they would have this match to play, which a 15-pointer could run 2.5, 3 hours. They're both in the championship, both in the Masters. So tomorrow could get very congested. And Chris has a 5 o'clock flight tomorrow afternoon. So they decided,
get ahead of the curve.
Just get ahead of the curve and play this match this morning.
You can pay me now or you can pay me later.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things you're just postponing the work.
Chris's caliber shouldn't be scheduling
Okay.
early Sunday flights. He should be planning on sticking around with
Well, and that's one thing. And we had a big crowd in Texas, obviously, but it's fun. And we had a lot of late matches on Sunday. But the difference is because of the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl party, a lot of the people that come to Texas stay until Monday. Probably half the crowd stays until Monday. So you've got a little bit more flexibility. The weekend tournaments, most of the people have scheduled to go home on Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening, and you don't have as much time to get matches in on Sunday.
Part of the directors are trying to leave
Oh, it's
early on Sunday.
It's brutal trying to coordinate a best fit solution to everyone's schedules.
Yeah, with rare exception, I go the day after Monday. Matter of fact, yours I didn't go till Tuesday. Remember?
Right. I saw you.
I was hanging around for a while.
We were there till Tuesday as well.
You were the guys who were leaving when I was actually, but when I worked, I'd have to use another day's vacation if I didn't leave on Sunday. So
correct.
I was forcing the issue a little more, but now that's not the case, so a little more flexibility.
Well, you were in San Antonio a full. You were like 8 days in San Antonio.
Yeah, I came on Tuesday and left on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So 7 full nights, I think.
In the morning.
So this is I would be inclined to come out to the 18 point with 3, then play 6-4 probably. I think that would be my play.
I think the advanced anchor's better. Yeah.
Right here.
And
you could play 18,
and Art's
16.
stripped on all those outfield points right now, so he doesn't have too much flexibility.
Yeah,
he'd already played one. I see. He only had 3 left. Yeah. Okay.
I say
so what is it? 3-1?
Yeah, he's got. That's about it. That's about it. He's kind of he's bound without much flexibility. But of course, Chris doesn't have but a 2-point board at this point anyway. So.
Trailers.
What's interesting, this is the quiet before the storm here. I mean, we're very few of us here this morning, but as this match progresses and we get closer to that 11 o'clock start time, there's going to be a ton of people around here.
And a 4. I guess I would hop out here. I would hop out 20 to 16 with a 4.
Petco's got an early match. He's playing it.
Morning.
I know.
We could put them on too if we wanted to. Salnave and Petco.
There's a couple plays here. This.
Okay, let's go. Masters. Okay, that's fine. We don't want to.
Oh, what do you do here? You just
So
banned on a 4-6.
Blue definitely is good enough.
Yeah,
The question is he too good? He double pass.
Yeah.
Drop quickly.
Mr. Kostadinov. I understand that you, at one point last night, you left. You thought you were playing Joe Urso this morning, and as it ends up, Philippe come back and won some miracle.
I watched the end of this match, so it was surprising.
So Petco's got a breakfast match as well this morning with in the Masters second round, I guess, is Philippe Salnave and Petco Kostadinov. So. And that's the thing, like we say, with main event starting at 11, then you get your good players like Petco. He's not going to go 3 out and flushed, right? So he's going to be
Tied up
all day long in the championship. So got to get some of these other things, moving. It's always. It helps the director out and helps the players out too from a big bang. Yeah.
Okay. I need to warm up.
Warm your brain up. Here you go.
Warm my brain up.
Here we have
Chili is
two-time world championship finalist Petko Kostadinov. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. The best streaming technique that Tara. Tara is the best. I haven't made my mind yet. It depends on my business
You want
travel.
me to pay you now for that endorsement or later?
We'll talk about it after the match.
When you're going to go back to Monte Carlo to try to
Maybe if people weren't
Yeah,
watching
to finish the
to
job.
finish the job.
Work left undone.
Yeah. Very disappointed. So,
You lost to Didier and to Ellie, huh? In the finals.
Jeff Proctor is probably one of my favorite players.
Oh.
Say that. No offense to Bill and Dennis and
Oh.
everybody else here, but Dennis, I love you. Bill too. And Tara's best stream.
thank you, Michelle.
no offense.
That was a lot of sucking up.
I'm really good at sucking. Oop.
You
Stopped at a
probably
very
was
bad
worse since you stopped at a bad point. You might should have finished that phrase.
Yeah, it could be bad
Leaving the up off, you know.
Should I get on camera so they can see how red my face is?
Come here. Give me a hug.
Oh Lord.
Close to your favorite player.
It's not a coincidence.
Well,
Oh, good to
that
know.
was a nice.
Yeah.
Chris needed to enter both.
Pretty tough.
No.
Art was
Oh,
thinking of an opportunity to try to get back into the
I
match.
think he's got a hit here.
Yeah.
This is not. Yeah, you got to go after him. You got to put him on the bar from using all those builders and giving him a free roll here. Every number plays good. You know, hits makes points.
I play aggressive here and double. Nothing to be afraid. Put pressure on your opponent.
He's got a
Yeah.
lot of ammunition.
Yeah, I don't think you're too good. I mean, he does have
No,
the 23 point, and
no.
he's may even double anchor, but he's got his ace point made, and all your numbers are working for you.
Ace point, you know, so
The counter prompt is
it's hard to play
out.
a back game with the ace point made.
hard to play a back game. It's hard to play a blitz when you have 3 and probably 4 guys back.
He's tried the blitz 2 rolls ago, but with those 2 back that he had, it's pretty difficult.
I would definitely double. But Art is taking for sure. I played him, so he'll take
Well,
it.
he does send Art.
Yeah, this could
No
be the match.
hesitation.
This could be this could
Art
be an
takes
easy
it, so here we go. And there's a hit. Now he can make the bar, or he could put a 4th checker back.
Oh, I'll just make the bar.
Yeah.
Doo-doo. He's breaking the back already.
It seems right. I don't see anything else.
Oh, that's
6-3.
a great shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-4.
Art is
Oh,
staring disaster in the face here.
I think you.
I don't know about.
It seems like you need time to get up to the edge over here. So
You know,
you need an
it's,
ace or deuce to get up to the edge of the
Oh.
prime. Ace up to the edge and cover. That's a great roll.
You know, we see so many matches and so many things going on. I forget, but it's coming back to me. Some of Art's early matches in the Super Jackpot. He was down 8-1 to O'Loughlin and come back and won. He was down 11-1 to Kent Goulding and come back and won. So
He's a taker. I can tell
Yeah,
you that.
he's
No matter
no matter
what the gammon rate is, he takes everything.
and he
Oh, that was
you know, he doesn't seem to bother with counting either, you know. You know, and it's kind of funny because I know Mike Sinkowitz made the point yesterday, and Dennis could probably comment on this as well as anybody. knowing the people involved. But Victor and Karen played in the first round of the Masters yesterday. Sinkowitz made the point, and he knows them well, both well. He said, you know, Victor's the very technical player and so forth, where Karen's much more of an intuitive, impulsive type player. So it was an interesting contrast, and I think we're seeing a little bit of that here today as well. Where Chris is very much the technical analyst type player, and Art's probably more the old school feel type player, you know.
Make the prime.
So the gammons went down a lot. What's making the
second
the double anchor over there and up to the 21 point?
He's not going to be able to hold.
He's not going to win that often, but the gammons went down a lot.
Make the prime. Why not? Why not making the prime?
Well, he's hoping he traps one off the floor.
Yeah, but you want him to crunch. You want him to crunch over there.
I want him to.
You want him to crunch. Play sixes and fives over there for a roll or
because
two.
he can roll a 6 and still.
He'd love to throw a 6 after you spring. If he breaks that, it doesn't matter what the 6 is. He'd love to get off that point. You know, so the 6s would be really good for him.
There's speaking of crunching.
Well, he's only got 6 pips over there, so he's going to crunch a lot.
As Ray would say, how do you like your peanut butter, right? Ray had a nice late win last night.
Oh, really?
And he beat Matt.
Oh, really? Wow.
In what event?
The Masters?
Masters. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, he's a strong player.
Yeah, and there again, that was that same contrast of Ray being, and Ray's a great player.
Yeah.
But he's not the technical
he's not,
type
but
player
he
that
knows
Matt is or Victor is or you are perhaps. Or you're not as much maybe as Victor and Matt and Chris and some of those. You're kind of a hybrid of sorts, you know.
Well, I try to be technical too.
But still, the gammons are pretty low, even with 4 guys on the 21 point. If he's got all his in and he's just got his 2 guys there, the gammons are very low. I mean, he can still get gammon when he comes in back here and gets pointed on, and that the worst thing happens. Yeah. But I don't think he's an underdog even from here to get gammon.
Well,
he's
he
a
just
favorite to save the
got
gammon.
one of them in, which
And that's a good place to come in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's better than the 2 because you get gammon more coming in on the 2 than you do there, and you don't win very much in either position.
Make the 2 here?
No, I would
play it safe.
Okay, that's a good toss.
That was a great toss.
The other came in.
The moment of truth. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll hit and go to the trim. And
Yeah.
Because he has still good structure, Chris, and with this 4 and 6 open, he doesn't have to be scared, and he can pick up 2 more blots on the way back home as a bonus. If he gets hit.
What we call gravy.
But this is part of making the structure early on and letting him crash over here.
Yeah.
And this it evolves into this kind of position where you can take risk.
More opportunity.
You have
there.
some. You can employ more risk in the game.
Point.
Exactly. Now the gammon chance is increased.
Yes, definitely. I'd say he's probably a favorite to get gammon now.
Yes.
Maybe back.
Maybe backgammon.
Bigger than I thought. Okay.
Well, it looks like
yeah,
Art's fallen into that situation again of a huge deficit early. He came back like
hey,
that.
It's been working for him in the past.
Been working for him in the past. He figures he'll try it again, right? What'd you do with it?
My phone is missing. So let me see.
Oh, let us call him. Now, wait a minute. Victor is awake because he just posted a happy birthday to Aaliyah. So, Victor, we know you're sandbagging. You are awake. You could be down here.
My previous matches, I was
Okay, so
in the first one,
again, once again, Art finds himself way down, but he's been way down in a couple of his earlier matches and managed to
I'm considered one.
pull him out. But, you know,
See, this-
you don't want to make a habit of going down 8, 9, 10 points.
That's backgammon.
Well, today's two announcements we wanted to make related to backgammon in general, and I'll do this several times during the day. But for these earlier people, you know, this week, actually 8 or 10 days ago, I think, but was the 30th anniversary of the first ABT tournament.
And where was it?
You would ask me that. Jesus.
Let's
Here,
text Bill
Google,
Davis.
Google ABT.
Wait, let me get my glasses on.
Look on Carol's page.
We
But
can
it
ask
was-
Carol when she comes down later.
It was 30 years ago.
And
this
Bill
week.
Davis
I was gonna say,
helped started this or did it, so it may have been in Chicago.
That's what
because
I'm guessing.
it's
It
just-
might be.
If I had to
Yes,
guess,
I-
I would guess Chicago.
That would
That's a good guess.
That's a
that would
good guess.
seem to be a good guess.
I'm gonna look on.
They're gonna Tara look it up on
okay.
Chicago Point.
Yeah, she'll do it.
Now the other anniversary, and this was on a sad note, is today is the 5th anniversary of the passing of Paul McGreal. It was just
The writer of our Bible,
One of the-
aka God.
icons of backgammon in the United States, and the
God.
author of the book Backgammon, which, you know, is to this day kind of referred to as the
The
Bible.
Bible.
And he passed away 5 years ago today. So
Today is also Chris Squire, bass player from
I
Yes's
think it's
birthday.
Doc.
Okay.
Apparently, I know who you're talking about.
That's not sad. That now I like you a lot better.
With the ribbon back.
it was in Pennsylvania.
Vegas.
I would say Vegas because Howard Markowitz was running the Vegas tournaments and he's from Chicago.
I was gonna say
So
Vegas.
It was in Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania.
Get out.
Pennsylvania.
I didn't
Pittsburgh?
Here's like
see
the
what
first
kind of roll
three.
it was, whether good or bad.
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
Neutral's probably a little better than 6.
So
And
what-
I wish
what-
I went to
I looked
Pittsburgh.
neutral,
Pittsburgh,
probably a little better than 6-3.
Pennsylvania,
It was 5-4.
Boston.
February
And then I
19th to
ended up with
21st.
6-3.
Look who won the intermediate. Let's see. Wait a
That's
minute.
in,
Oh, that's the
That's
championship.
1990.
yeah.
93.
So it was
Okay.
in Boston. David Hockren from California won the Open. Marty Kohler from Ohio won the intermediate. And then the first
all they
name
know.
that I recognized was apparently the third tournament was Boston, March 12th to 14th, and Marty Storer won the championship.
Mhm.
Marty.
30
Would you
years
like to sit here and
ago.
comment?
Is how many
Would you want to sit
players?
here and do some?
Yeah, they were in Boston that Marty won. There were 58 in the championship.
No,
The first one had 36 in the Open and 26 in the intermediate.
Okay.
So,
So I was 25 years old. Oh, don't do the math, you backgammon players. And
yeah, and as Bob Zarrell points out here, for many years, the Vegas tournaments weren't part of the ABT. Howard, I forget what his objection was, but maybe
think
it was
it had
something to do
something
with
to do
the
with
cap
gambling.
because of the number of players that hit. Players from the Vegas tournaments didn't get as many points as he thought they should, or he had an objection to it for a number of years. So it was probably at least 10 years, maybe 15 years into the ABT before the Las Vegas tournaments were part of the ABT.
backgammon players have opinions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and Carol's tournament started originally in
40
like
it's over 40 years
79 or
old.
something like that. So.
Backgammon is
I'm going to play it that
Well,
way.
I
here we
know.
are.
What
I
you
scanned
said.
all of Patrick's pictures, and he had tournaments going way back.
Way back.
Way back. That were not ABTs.
Okay, Chris got to come out with 2, don't you think?
It seems.
Yeah, you can't
right.
leave. Art's trying to begin a rally here.
Oh,
Boom.
it's a big 8.
Big 8.
So, just as information, to come back from 9-1-9-0, he's been coming back from 1, so he really needs to get a board point here.
He
We'll
needs
be
to
at
get a
9-1,
Yeah, there
and,
it
and
is.
he'll be in his comfort zone. Here we go.
Good
Well, I
point,
think he was
Dennis.
down 8-1 and 11-1, so this
He got
is
2 points.
somewhere in
Oh, wow.
between.
It's a starting point.
Good job, Art.
So Art is off the snide, as it were.
I'm just clumsy.
No, I just
Our
wanna know if anybody
sports
else is
fans
commentary. Somebody better be.
will recognize off the snide. So he's on the scoreboard.
That they had tried that back then, right? I didn't remember it either.
Intrax.
And I was playing in that era.
That's right.
Intrax said Vegas wasn't good.
Right, for a long time. But
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
Bob Zarrell.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Okay, so has to hit with the 4 rather than make the 4 point, which is typical with the 4-2, but Art having gotten away, Chris needed to send him back.
This is tough. I would go 13-9, actually. Not put a checker out of the play. I'd either make that point or get a second guy back and try to
Yeah,
anchor.
try
I
to-
don't want to try
2 on
doing
one
anything
side of it.
after he's utilized all these builders over here. It's going to be tough putting a checker out of play.
Yeah, he's going to make a point. Good morning, Bob. Breakfast edition of Backgammon streaming here today. And again, 11 a.m. we'll start the championship division, and we'll be, selecting our best pairings throughout the day to bring you live coverage from this event in Atlanta. And there's quite a few good players here, so the odds are we very likely will have some
Let me go underneath
attractive
the
early
board.
round pairings even. And this being this tournament is single elimination main and then progressive constellation, progressive last chance. So, a number of tournaments have various versions of second chance and this, that, and the other. Others, like New York and Texas, have rebuys. So you got to, here, it's one and done as far as winning the championship. It's a single elimination straight out. So, the early upset and, you're on to the consolation. When Catnall and some of those guys run it, yeah. Atlanta's got a pretty long history of ABT tournaments. I guess the guy, and I didn't know him well. I met him a time or two. Bob Caldwell ran it for a long time. Then Greg Catnall ran it for a few years. Jeff's been running it for 4 or 5 years now, I guess.
So Atlanta was the first tournament I ever attended
Is
as
there?
a backgammon player, because when I learned to play backgammon, I was 2 hours up the road in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I was living there, and
I remember,
got into backgammon.
I
and
guess
this
was it in Rory talking about learning backgammon from you or meeting you? And
He
something.
played,
That was
but he
that
moved-
in Chattanooga? Or?
No. I'd moved to Richmond with my same company. DuPont is who I was employed by, and Roy came into town there, and he stopped in where the locals hung out, and that's how we got into backgammon there. Yeah. I take a lot of heat, but I admit it.
Own up to
I
it.
was inspirational in getting him into backgammon. Okay, I've owned up to it.
Okay, so
So yeah, we still remain good friends. So Roy's got a big heart. He's a nice guy.
he is.
He
He's
is.
got a good heart. And he's improved his social skills over the last 10 or 15 years. He has. He works at it. He works at it.
He has.
So,
and being a director, you need to employ a lot of skills, social skills, and grace, and things like that. It's
that's
not
wrong.
easy.
Sorry.
That's I'm like, oh, did I misread something here? There you go.
Brain dead.
Sorry.
This could be a cube.
He's quite a. Let's say he's quite a bit ahead. I think, without counting. Eight, 7, no reason not to. You know, it's awful selfish of you, Eric. You know, sitting there and drinking coffee and Danish in front of us. You know.
Oh. I've been. New Jersey, there's.
Okay, so he's got to clean that up. He's got to be pretty close. Of course, he's got such a big lead. He doesn't want to put crooked.
But he can, in non-gammoners positions, I mean, he could use the 4 points too if he had to take a cube. So
yeah, so Chris may be a little more reserved than he might typically be with the cube.
But he's 6 away. You know, if he doubles, he can, and he gets free doubled. He can still use all 4 points.
Right.
You know,
right.
He's not going to ever get a re-whip in, so to speak. Almost never. I mean,
Don't trust me.
What do you mean?
Well, he's 749, and over there he's 25. It was like 2 pips. Because there, yeah. Yeah, that's
I know he can.
Chris is very fast at it too. Yeah, we got a good strong field, but we're missing a few top players. But we've got
Victor and Matt Congai are here.
and Petco and
Of course, Petco. He's from Atlanta, Georgia
Petco,
area.
Ray, Dennis, Saba,
Saba. Every time.
Kent Goulding, Mike
KG.
Sinkowitz. There comes the cube.
good to see Mike Sinkowitz back.
Oh
he
my
hasn't
God.
been out in what, about 5 years maybe?
He said he
for a
hadn't
tournament?
played in 3 years.
3 years?
He was commenting a bit with me yesterday. Very insightful and
Sank is the best.
precise. And Ed's here, of course. Ed's always a threat in various ways. Backgammon tournament.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Why
on
start
this one.
now? Why start now?
I will. That's a nice guy.
Okay, so yeah, Chris sent that cube. He got comfortable with it, but consequently, he's not rolled particularly well.
So
Art took the cube, and he's
just a
counting.
couple
He
pips.
doesn't have it yet,
No, couple pips.
but he's
a
gonna
favorite.
he's gonna.
He's a favorite on the well, maybe not 4 off.
No.
I think he might be.
He's 2 checkers behind, but he's on a roll. But Art's gonna have a. He's just looking for an excuse to recube
He's
here.
a favorite on the cube, I believe, in this position.
He's looking for an excuse. His trigger finger is itchy on that cube. That's not his
Uh-oh.
best.
Maybe not a favorite. Yeah. So he is still 2 pips ahead in the race. The check moved the checker from the 3,
Chris,
ace back to 3.
Chris doesn't do particularly well in himself. You can see.
Oh,
Whoa, there it is. So
short of double sixes or
recube
fives,
City.
this is just going
Yeah,
to be a.
if Chris doesn't
set
respond
'em
in
up.
turn,
That's not.
fours might not be
That's
good
not
enough.
It's not enough.
No, because Art trailing big, he's going to be sending this.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough.
Jeff probably looking for his staff members out here. Yeah.
Oh, the one that's sitting here doing nothing? Looking at the dispensary ad on my Facebook? I like saying it like that. I know it's wrong.
Which is
Dispensary.
27, 29,
dispensary.
No, I made it up.
31. I think the pip count's identical, but I think he's supposed to redouble there.
I think he's
They open 5.
Yeah, I
down
think it's a redouble.
9-1. I mean,
You're down 9-1.
Okay, 7 checkers, 6 checkers, but he's on shake. I'm sending this. Chris has got the 3 and the 4 open.
18 up there.
It's kind of like a 4-0 position,
And 20
so
down.
it seems like
And then what about
it's
keep
probably
count?
right to send it. I mean, if you lose, you're down 11-1 anyway.
Chris
If you win-
I would've
misses.
sent
If Chris misses, he got to send this.
That's it. Now
That's
it's a pass.
The big
now,
miss.
Now it's a pass.
Now he missed the market. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, he missed the market. I think, and if somebody, I don't think anybody's putting it in right now, but he missed it, huh?
Big difference.
Oh, Chris is coming out.
Yep.
Break
Okay,
time.
break
A little
time.
break.
No, we're trying to keep it. We're trying to keep it down.
So now that we have a lull in the commentary,
What would you? You got something you want to talk about, Michelle?
yes, you, Bill.
Me? You can do better than that.
Oh, I will. I was told by somebody that you, an unexpected person yesterday, that they enjoy, I won't say if it was a he or a she, and no, they're not gender non-binary. They,
This is intriguing. I'm
said,
Looks scary.
oh my God.
they said, no. That they enjoy Bill Riles' commentary an extreme amount.
Well, thank you. We, everybody has their own style. I try to address the broad spectrum of viewers. You know, there's experts, there's
Idiots
beginners,
like
and so
me.
forth. There, and we try to keep it informative. It's what's going on and this, that, and the other, but some human interest and so forth and all. And we try to make it entertaining and fun to watch as well. And
I think
hopefully
you have a convert
hopefully
in the
we do
Bill
that.
Riles fan club. Not me. I was
So are
already
you
there.
dumping on me or what?
Yeah.
Did I say that?
All right.
No, we were rooting for you for the double 1 roll earlier, Art. That's all. Thought you might have.
We're just trying to inspire you, Art. We're trying to inspire you. Okay, so good match, guys.
Good, because you... Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's
he has.
at least he can't hear us.
Yeah, he can't.
Period. Oh, are they back?
He can't hear me from 2 foot away, so I don't have to worry
Oh,
about
I
him.
love those special effects.
Oh, that phase.
And I'll tell you off camera later who it was, Bill.
Okay.
Not fair.
Oh, I'll tell you right now. I mean, I'll tell you right now.
You're not going to tell the world?
It was a girl.
A girl? Oh my God.
It is a girl.
Okay, so Art 2 down. He's got to kind of force the issue, being down as he is. And he gets away with the 2 down, unless Chris is going to step up into it with the forward anchor for Ace. Now Art will step up into it as well.
This thing annoying about it, to figure out what.
Well, these are special dice.
These are
used for
magic
streaming,
dice.
And we really can't play with 5/8. You know, like
Oh, you mean the big ones? They don't randomize well in the cups.
right? They're just large.
So these are 9/16, but they are
They'll still be random.
our
Nah,
special.
Neil doesn't like them.
They're our special magic dice, which
And I gotta say, these Ace Point people just keep innovating. Who are these people?
This is better than most because you don't have that glare on.
No glare on
I
the
sure
dice.
wish when we had that transcribing stream going, whatever the heck that was, quite a few years ago, that we had some of these magic dice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's not really a double, but it's a score.
absolutely.
And viewers.
Transcribe for
What
fun.
world shows up on, they could.
yeah, but you would have to have that be blind.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the only way
labor
to do that.
labor
It could be
intensive.
automated. I mean,
If I wasn't on
there's
staff, I totally would've done
recognition
this.
Systems that could do
Live
that right now.
transcribing.
Just
Good
don't have
morning.
don't
It's
need a
Rollo.
person to do it.
Rilo,
And it could be
Mr. Counts. Everybody's. What time is it?
Oh,
9:30.
it's
So
time
they're
people coming
they're
in.
starting to
Registration
roll
starts at
in
9.
here.
And I should probably get up.
Morning.
Yeah, Jeff's going to be out here looking for you before long. He's going to blame me for keeping you away from your assigned duties.
Then you really. That's,
Oh, pardon me. I needn't be yawning at 9:30 in the morning when I have 14 hours or so of commentary ahead of me. Now we will have, there is a scheduled dinner break today, so you'll have to restart the streams. There are, the BMAB results are supposed to be published today. I've not seen them yet. From a win-loss perspective, Philippe Salnave won the BMAB at 4-0, but I've not seen the PR results and things yet, although it is supposed to be published today, according to both Dmitry Obakov and Roberta Litzenberger. So I'm sure that'll be posted on the BMAB Facebook page and shared about probably I don't know who. I think I don't know who all was doing the transcribing. I know Roberto's sister-in-law, I guess Arena's sister, does a lot of transcription. So I think she was doing a lot of it. Yeah.
That makes
Yeah, it's just me and my glasses, but they don't help.
Yeah, it's fun. Like at our Texas tournament. Of course, Tara and I live in Houston, and so we can drive to San Antonio with the U-Haul truck. But we had 4 streams and 11 big screen TVs in San Antonio. So it was
5-2?
5-3. It was a real technological display at the tournament. Next year we're planning 5 streams in Texas. So. Yeah. Okay, so Chris enters with that 4 and
That was big.
holding a cube, and he's got 2 more blots to pick up, so gets one of them. So we may well the potential to pick up 4. Can't safety him, so Art will have 1 indirect opportunity here. So barring a 6-2. But he's usually a 2-6 from the bar. Okay, so this is certainly Chris is in all likelihood going to win 2 and could potentially win 4 here, which is going to put Art in a deep abyss. So needs to
Can't gammon me. So.
take both crossovers
Wish-
efficiently
yes,
as
you can.
possible.
What am I thinking?
Chris has 9 checkers, so Art
What the fuck I'm thinking.
should get off, but should beat it. But Chris rolls a set. It's going to make it interesting. Wow. Got to take them both ends. Now he needs a 6 or 2s or better on the doubles. 6 or 2s or better. So that's 5. What is that? That's 11, 15 rolls. That'll work.
But I think it works.
So
Again, it doesn't matter.
limits the damage somewhat, but he's still 11-3 down. So.
Goddamn 4-2. Oh, well.
Rich was way up, but then
Rich was way up and then won at DMP or something.
He had 10 or nothing at one time.
Niagara come back, but then Rich won on about 4 consecutive swings at the end of the DMP match. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Richard Munich, Michael Niagu Masters match last night. Richard was way up. Michael came back to DMP, and then the DMP game in the last 4 or 5 rolls, there were like 4 or 5 swings as to who was going to win. It was just amazing. And
Rich ended up winning. Correct?
Richard ended up winning. And that's a couple of people we didn't mention in talking about the strong field here earlier.
Right,
And was Richard and Niagara as well. Joe Urso's here.
Fire?
Matt here. We did mention Matt Congar.
I might have mentioned. I like him a little.
Like a little girl crush there or
I'm
something.
a fangirl.
Uh,
I brought my Petco Primetime magazine for an autograph.
I still want to go underneath.
But you know,
That's
What's the point?
That's
What's the point
that's
of
a
there'd be no point in making a prime if you could just go in.
GL is here to defend his title, you know.
My first time meeting him.
Oh, really?
Oh,
GL.
yeah, I mean, I see him in all these tournaments.
GL's a piece of work.
Oh, and Ian Terry's here.
Ian Terry's here.
Look at his beautiful.
Yes. Who is Ian's beautiful wife? Won the intermediate in Texas.
know.
Almost won the
I
limited
know,
jackpot.
Jeff.
You wouldn't let me.
All right, fair.
And she's moving up to champion. She's playing championship here.
Ouch.
She's been playing less than a year, Michelle.
I'm gonna cry. Marcy, I just gotta say one thing.
She's never gonna move.
I want to move up. I never earned an 8 point, and I'm not gonna move up until you can't earn one if you don't play.
That kind of comes with the territory, Michelle.
I had
Okay, so 4-3.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
glad I don't do that anymore. It was kind of fun back then, but
Okay, so
Makes more work.
Chris has got 3 stripped points. Let's see what he can do here. That's kind of a forced play, more so. Okay, Art's got. Okay, he can 4 and cover. So now again, Chris has got 2 strip points. He needs to advance. Of course, Art's in the same boat. So who blinks first? That's a nice 2-1. He can go to the ace. And, he might can contemplate other things, but I think he's
No, that's Chris's role.
2-1, right? Yeah. So he's just going to play the ace. He's looking around, but there's nothing else there.
He's breaking a 7.
4-2. Okay, so now Chris either breaks his prime or he has to get off of one of those. Another ace deuce. So he's breaking the bar this time.
Breaking. Okay.
I would bring 2 in.
The landing point, though.
I
And
get
there's
it.
arguments for me
But
for
I'm an
breaking it.
intermediate.
So-
but
Not saying they're good arguments.
But I thought it was 1-1 for
I thought it was ace 2.
I
It was a
thought it was
2-1.
ace,
Yeah, I
it
thought
was
it was
2-1. See, that's the
2-1.
problem.
No, it's the
There's a-
angle
is
where
that a
Washington.
3-1?
3-1. He's hitting. Actually,
Part of it.
Okay, so now
Dice are pretty
the
small
Art
when you're trying to
Art
watch
may
the-
send this. He's got to have a 6 in there somewhere, but he's down 11-3. He's got a little bit of timing with the checkers on the 12 and 13 point.
Favorite here.
Well, Art lost his market.
yeah. Yeah, he's kind of
If he had a market, it was before the last 2 rolls, right? He could have sent it needing the 6s while he still had a couple of checkers out here to play with, but now he didn't, and now he's cracking.
Chris
And
gets control of the outfield.
Oh, he's not even. Oh, Chris is going.
Yeah, so he moved 5.
Right.
Checkers.
Yeah, but he might have said
Care,
something,
people shouldn't
and
be touching your
we didn't hear what
checkers.
they said.
that's what she always said. Don't touch my checkers.
That's what I say. Don't.
But he may have asked what was original.
Right.
You know, we don't know that.
We didn't even actually.
That's okay.
That's forbidden. Should have seen Tara had to bite someone's head off.
Let me get a picture of this. Hold on. The Kodak moment.
Don't take a picture of this. This could be incriminating.
All right, so now I think blue's too good, right?
Never once.
Oh my God.
Blue's too good here.
Man, look at this.
Wow.
This is just went south in a hurry.
Backgammon City now.
Might be right to give him a 2 here. Step out off the anchor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come out.
I don't think Chris plays on. I think he has to play on.
There's an interesting play here, breaking those 7 point.
Yeah,
squeezing him off with 5s.
He could trap him off the
trap
him off the deuce. That's a nice play.
Yeah, yeah. This is better. This is better, I think.
He is trapped off.
Yeah, I like the prime better actually. Now that I look
This
at
could this could get increasingly ugly here. Just come out with the one from the 21. Just develop total outfield.
Keep the 21. Go out to the mid and get control of the outfield.
No, come out from the 21 and just develop total outfield control.
Yeah, and you can flex out there a little bit.
It's that one. That's the one. Yep.
Yeah. Unlucky here, he hasn't worked that. He'll come in.
You know, I'm not sure. Probably so. It's like when do you let him out back there? You know.
I think I go to the 10.
I might have to leave the.
I think I go to the 10.
I think I would come in. I think.
Oh, he's gonna sure enough try to trap him here.
But yeah, he hits you with 6-5s. He double 2s, double 5s. I'm not sure. I may want him let him crack that point over there before I try this. I think I'd keep him in one more row. I would come in right there. That's my choice. Because if he throws
that many more builders.
Well, you think you're losing this controller here, but if he rolls a 6-4, 6-2, 6-3, he's coming all the way to this checker around the corner.
Right.
So because he can't play it over there, so he influences
there it
more.
is, 6-3.
Right,
and he has to go on.
Case in point, you're thinking, well, I'm going to lose control of the outfield. You have it right back there.
Very good point. Very good.
Because of his playable 2s and 3s.
Now you're going to hit and cover over there.
Leading 2s. Is this a
2?
Uh-oh. You're still alive.
Oh, it's good or not, but
he has a pulse anyway.
Yeah.
A small amount of fog on the mirror.
You can double them out here. Thinking about it.
Pardon me.
Good, he's not too good. Oh, he's not too good.
This with a 2 or a 6, this could get dicey.
There's the 6.
6, and you
just keep it going.
Yeah, it duplicates the 6.
Yeah.
The entry with a 6, not a hit with a 6.
Keep it going.
And if he fans or misses this, then you have a double shot at that.
Right.
Which is huge.
If he absolutely. What a swing, huh? Okay, Art's sending this. Needs to send this. What do you think?
Yeah, you got
hits with 2s and 6s.
Yeah. You get some free gammons here with 3.
Get some free gammons, and you're down 8 pips or 8 points.
Yeah.
Art's too good.
He's lost. But he's lost his market.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He lost it anyway. Might as well roll.
Right.
Oh,
there's
he sweeps
the shift.
Sweep the shift. You could come in and take off. That could be best.
Yeah, that might be right. But it's kind of awkward next roll.
It is awkward if he throws a 3 or 4 anchors up. I don't know. It's not clear. 2. Oh, he's got a slot.
He's got a slot.
No. Okay, I didn't see it left a direct shot.
Right,
so
right.
I think he found the right play.
It's going to be awkward, but maybe he gets lucky.
My guess is you're supposed to ship it here, right here.
did not
He
judge.
keeps
2-1.
Nice shake.
It's still a good roll.
You might just have to play on this too good here.
Now he may not be good enough. There's so many shots here.
Where is that Michelle?
Oh, that's a
Steinberg?
great number.
Good.
Where is
Still a
Michelle?
lottery.
I think I start.
No, well, no. What's his name?
So he's probably back to a double here.
Gammon here.
My guess is. If he chunks
Well,
a big set,
Chris
or,
gonna. That's the play for Chris is to take them.
Chris looks on.
I mean, there's a lot of hit numbers, but
One or two, so go for it.
you know, yeah, pick and pass. You could roll boxes.
You know, there's still a
fours, threes,
few. There's
gammons.
still a few gammons out
There
there.
is,
I send
there
it
is.
here.
I,
and let-
I would send it.
No.
Oh, absolutely. Send it here.
It's a lot of shots, but I think it's a good double.
I think it's a double.
He passed,
Good
okay.
cover. Yeah. I think absolutely.
I wasn't sure about the take or not.
Chris could
I
have
didn't
been
count the shots.
tempted by the take, and Art had a few loose gammons out there, so might stumble into 4 points, you know. Ah,
Oh, Mark.
You have one?
Yeah, that was
Remember what
a.
we said about that 1 point?
Are you going commentator or?
Well,
whatever aerobics.
I was actually thinking that it would be a good thing for somebody like
Wah.
to, like, instead of backgammon lecture.
Yeah,
like
between
practice.
matches here, between matches, Michelle's going to
Calisthenics.
give a aerobics class for backgammon viewers.
Well, I'll only do aerobics if I can do a lot of jumping. Only because like,
We do have what do they call it? Motion correctness on the camera?
make them look like they're bouncing like, more.
No, or to
To take it out.
take it out. Okay, so Art, you're still in a
Downward dog?
Downward
Oh,
dog.
yeah. We don't want to do that, right?
oh.
Do it right.
I thought you did earlier.
This
That
is
was more like dead man's
this is
I
white
was-
6-3.
I was afraid the camera might shift or something in here. I'm doing commentary and Michelle's on her knees under the table.
Tell them why I dropped my glasses.
Likely story.
I'm pretty sure I saw it wrong.
Oh Lord,
There's families present in the audience.
too early in the morning.
2.
YouTube won't. Whatever they do.
Oh man, they can show various entertainers nowadays. They can put up.
Seems
a little
right
bit
with
of
2
that,
blots
you know?
over there. That you would take this moment to come off that point.
I don't know where to put it. I just put it
You can spell Google, can't you?
there. YouTube.
Oh,
I think Art was looking at the best play, and looks like he's going to make it.
this got to be right.
Yeah, you're heading the race. He's got 2
And
blocks.
Chris has 2 blots.
And he's probably
Like
going to
calling
cover
people
it.
by their-
Yep. Okay.
Only on Saturday last.
2,
Normally I'm
1.
there for the full turn. I was there at the front, walking to everything. Yeah, you probably saw me. 2 hours.
That's a pretty good number. Make the 4 and slot the 5. Oh, he couldn't do it all. I was thinking he could.
So he's going to be a little tough for Art to walk this home here.
I
Although
missed
Chris
something.
doesn't have much timing either. That's a 6-2 play.
Yep, no shots.
But,
He's really stripped.
Now he's really stripped.
Chris doesn't have his 5, which he really
Art.
needs. And he doesn't have many numbers to make it, but that's
Oh, what do you know?
one of them.
Art's kind of like a dancer at the end of her show. Huh? He's totally stripped.
Yep, and this is a shot. This is a shot.
This is ugly.
A non-avoidable shot.
This is really ugly.
You can do this and leave an ace, or you can clear from over here and leave a 4.
What he has to do. Anything else leaves.
No.
No, this obviously not.
Well, it's not direct.
But you can go with a.
Well, yeah.
He's not even looking at the other choice. Move his furthest point back
Play
is
the
16,
ace or something.
16 to 9. Just leave a 4. I'm not saying that's the right play, but he hadn't looked at it.
Oh, yeah,
Hadn't seen that one.
He hadn't seen it. He saw the 5-2 playing with 2 blots, but
Right.
you know, normally it's right to clear your back. If you're going to leave a shot, clear the point. That you're going to have a problem
Clear the
later
point,
with it. You because you're going to leave a shot this time, then you may leave a shot clearing it later. So it's often right in most cases to leave it from the back, but there are sometimes
It's
other
almost,
considerations
almost
that you won't do that.
variation of the pay now principles. Right?
Right, you're more apt to pay.
You only have to pay for it once, maybe.
Right, so you're leaving this may be just as many.
Yeah, but he's got break 2.
Yeah, Chris doesn't have much timing either.
No, he doesn't. So it's not clear to me, but
I agree with your.
this is 11.
Your
this is
analysis
11.
of that, though.
12, 13, 14, 15. This is 16 hits. But this does pressure those 2 blots a little better, you know, so I'm not sure that the other's right. I'm just saying it was a consideration.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Chris putting a little thought into this.
So
huh?
all aces and all 9s hit. Right? That's
What if
15.
Chris rolls a 6-5 here?
No. No, he's going to. I think so.
he comes down.
I'm not sure, but I think so. Pretty sure it's right to come down.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, and he has engaged it. There's the 6.
And it's bad. It's bad. He's just got to make the ace here.
That's really his only choice. Art needs to clear this 1 checker, and
and he does.
But
it's
it's
not
in
pretty,
an
but
ugly
that's
sense. But he does.
Because Chris has got to do something on this next roll. All 6s and 5s, you know,
Well,
kind of
does
breaking his
Art,
board around.
Art stacks them.
That's it.
He can't really.
He can't
split
afford to get
this.
hit.
Well, he can't leave the 2 blots in his home board by coming off the
you
deuce
need-
either.
because Chris is under some pressure to move his anchor or the 13 point.
4-1. He's just.
That's a pretty good number. That's a pretty good number.
It's he treads water there.
Yeah.
Anybody commenting on?
Oh, that's a great stroke there. Just makes the 3 point.
Yeah, that helped a lot.
That was big.
Something happened.
That was big.
Right.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
look at that.
a likely cube saver.
Oh boy, that was a good one.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, he did. He moved.
I know he just didn't split.
Stubby, I didn't know he was coming. another Houston man.
Oh. Bill, are there any people talking on the chat about this scoop?
No one's talking on the chat.
My goodness.
They
So
Too early.
think that they're enjoying their cereal and just relaxing, you know.
Gotta say,
Or a European one. They don't know.
what happened to Gordon? Did he have to leave early? BMAB?
Yeah, Jeb's been here.
I saw him this morning,
Oh,
Jeb
he's
and
still
Robin.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep them awake, Dennis. Jeff needs me a moment.
Okay.
Three.
So
Might have been better if he could have played it not breaking.
6,
Now he's got
3, 4-1. That seems right. Keep you bored. In case you get a shot, he's a favorite to throw a 6 or 5 and leave a shot. There it is. 11.
Is it, Art?
He has a good board too.
Yeah, but if he doesn't hit, he's losing. So I don't quite think he's there.
Oh.
Oh. So what do we got here?
Scott and
Got an ace.
ace to play.
Ace to play. Okay.
It's not clear to me. I would be inclined to come closer.
That looks
I would do this. You're worried about those later. You want to make sure you get in and get off. Get a checker off
Get one
here.
off and it's kind of happy, right?
Okay, 6.
It's pretty small, I think, but this would be me.
But it's backgammon's a game of very thin margins. Little bitty differences yield big results.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably right there that instead of going all the way to the 5, go 6 to 5 with the last ace. So you get 3 guys off if you throw double 5s your next roll.
Right.
You save a whole roll by getting 3 off instead of 2. Those pop up a lot, those little,
Yeah, it's
things.
little fine margins of.
Yeah, it might have been difference between winning and.
And even right now, you'd have more guys on your 5.
Yeah. There's a live mic over here, Ed, if you want to sit.
The thing is, I wanted to grab you because our doubles partners are ready.
Oh, okay. I need to play doubles, folks. We
Well,
need
go
to get these
do it.
matches out of the way. Yes.
But you got some other candidate in here?
Okay, come on. Let's get
Oh,
our
go
doubles.
for it.
Let's get our doubles.
Yeah, who are you playing?
Go play doubles. Don't forget your jacket, Dennis.
Somebody.
Okay. So. It's not a big deal, Michelle. Okay. Art needs a set, a workable
An
set.
hour later.
There's a
Set. It's enough to get them. Where's the
Right. Does he get a roll? He does get a roll. 4s are better.
wrong
Wrong side.
bottom.
Okay, my next in between commentary.
Oh my God.
No, it's good. It's good. So I, on last comment, said how wonderful we all think, and somebody unexpected, Bill's commentary. But I'm a stream watcher, avid one, and I just want to say, how awesome is it that we get people like Dennis Culpepper and stuff?
Oh, and Petco was earlier.
Yeah, all of them.
Yesterday, Sinkowitz and Victor and Goulding and.
I mean, I know you
Ian
Giants
and-
people that are better open players, I should say, don't necessarily get excited about who's a commentator, but people like me do.
And people, it's interesting because we do this sort of thing all the time, and there's usually a line for the mic. Players love to do commentary, and and certain people love to do it more than others. And we love them for it. They're great at it. Marty Storr,
Oh, gosh.
Ryan Rebello,
Oh, yeah.
Carter, Nick,
Well,
on
Nick
and
is
on,
just...
Neil.
Neil. Oh, gosh. So good.
Yeah, Zdenek did it some in.
He was so
in-
good with you.
Yeah,
Was it Monte
in-
Carlo?
in Vegas. Was
Oh, yeah, but we don't... Oh.
We don't listen to Roy.
yeah, Rory.
We would prefer you
Rory,
close Rory's
like
mic.
a moth to light, with microphones and cameras. Petco enjoys it. Ray
And I
is
must
really
say-
Ray likes Steve Sachs.
Yes, Steve's excellent.
So kind of all or nothing for Art here. He's And he'll be shipping that cube at the
Now that
first
they're
reasonable
leaving.
opportunity, and the first reasonable opportunity may present itself right here. So there it goes. That's a pass. So that gets him to at least he's even away. Chris does commentary quite often and is quite good. Ian does.
13-5, right?
He did. So well, it's come on over, you know.
Ian's out.
Yeah, Ian likes it. Okay, so Art got one out, got the second one out, and hit a checker in the process. So he's going to be looking for any opportunity to send that cube at this score. Oh, at that score. And O'Hagan's a superb commentator. One of the old time. Phil has done it for years and years, and it's good. Oh yeah, I mean, in the tournaments that we do that have theater type viewing like this and commentary, which includes the Vegas tournaments, Chicago, Texas, Atlanta, Monte Carlo. I mean, it's
You did Detroit this year? In Detroit.
No, we're not. Yeah, it's too close to some of our. We're going to Europe 4 times this year. And, yeah. So we've got a full schedule. It's hard to squeeze other events in. Ben does a lot of commentary. And it's funny because everyone has their own style, and different viewers like different styles. You know, it's so it's a lot of fun. Zdenek was off the charts, and it just really showed. You know, he's a tremendous player, but he's a great, fun-loving, bright young guy. You know,
Intuitive style.
And like this was a breakfast edition. He did that dinner edition bonus coverage in Vegas, and that just went over superbly. And actually, even Roy sprung for dinner for us all on that. Fed us while we were doing the commentary. It was a long time. Okay. Chris is he's counting it and seeing if he wants to run or not. I think he has to stay back. He's fairly good ways down. 6, now he's 2-1, perhaps. Yeah. Keeps 2 builders for the lot. Probably correct. You don't want to get hit, so make the deuce and go 6-3, I guess. Hates to do it, but he doesn't want to do otherwise either.
Oh, there's a block in the board. He might just come off the mid. Give him this.
It doesn't dupe the in any way.
Duke's
But
making the bar, I guess. And the big Duke's making the pie with it.
you know, if he could do, if it took a covering 6 away from Art,
I'll bet he comes down.
he would do it.
Chris
Yeah,
will,
it's
Chris
just
will hate to burn to this.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, now this
that's
is
the other
that's
option.
the other
That's
option, probably the better option, and Chris finds it.
He does.
Okay, this could be match right here.
That's the payoff.
Yeah.
It was only a 2-point board.
Yeah, day late and a dollar short.
2 down and put everything.
Yeah, just I'm tempted to go with Eric's 2 down and just all or none right here.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
Well, he still got the chance to make the point. 6-4, 2 down. Oh.
Or 1, there it is. Oh, Art.
What, like $100 or something?
Gammon.
Well, we can't
Gammon.
determine who is the 900 though, huh? He's
Probably play safe. It's
he's
pretty-
probably, well,
pretty
what,
close for-
410, 14.
That's ugly.
I mean, it's he's a favorite to gammon him, unless Art comes in on the first roll, which he does. Now it's 12. It's almost a toss up now,
You want to play this, right?
whether he beats the G.
Wasn't really paying attention
Maybe
to
it's
that
not a
second.
toss up any longer.
But anyway,
Art needs
Art's gotta hurry.
Art needs some of that of his own. He's a dog at the moment to save it. 2 in. But he's still got 8, 9 crossovers. Chris only has 8 on shake. Another set. That's it. Congratulations to Chris Trencher,
Good match.
super jackpot champion, and congratulations to Art for a nice nice run to get there. The way the structure was, Chris won 7,600 bucks.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see if my hitting.
And there may have been some hedging along the way, particularly with the match, but very good.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Chris.
Nice job, Chris.
why are you thanking me?
Well, it was
That was worth getting up at 8
the first time I think
in the
I've
morning,
ever-
huh? Or 7:30 or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, I want to be well
That's not
rewarded.
the first time?
No.
Okay, well, it's been a while then.
Yeah, it was.
Well, that was good.
I forgot when.
Chris Trencher joining us. Congratulations on a nice win here.
Yeah, so I
Might lean in a little bit, Christian.
two really interesting plays in that match when I doubled him 4 away, which was
That's definitely
very
a
aggressive cube with the
Yeah,
lead, but
that's where think
I
it
thought
was.
there was some outside chance he would pass because if I hit him, I'm mostly gammoning him for the match there.
Right.
But Art takes the close ones, and I think he properly took that. Scary as it was, we'll see. And then on this last game, when I hit him with the 5-3, the 5 was clear. The question is whether I play the 6-3 behind.